Okay, good day. This is Tommy from TJ HVAC. I just did a service here. This Quietside Combi boiler. I know they're not the best one. They're probably the worst, I'd say. This kind of boiler will give a lot of problem to homeowners. And for today, customer been giving this boiler been giving hard time to the customer. Every time you turn on their shower, it would just get warm and shut off, and then warm and then shut off. And then so I am here to fix this issue. Okay, so when it's doing it, basically it's giving an error code of A and A. And when you check to the manual, sorry, I started acting when it's so loud, but so this boiler, Quietside boiler, giving an error code of AA, which means it's shutting off to prevent overheating or boiling of water, because it's just so hot. When it reaches like 190 plus 196 or something, it will just shut it off to prevent from boiling, and then on and off, and then on and off, on and off. So there are a few things you gotta check. Circulator, make sure circulator is running to circulate. The shut-off valve are all open. Next thing would be the plug ups, circulating. There's a filter here for the circulator that sometimes could get clogged. You check those things, and the three-way bulb. So I opened this up, check this three-way bulb was actually stuck to the heating zone. So all the time, so when they're calling for domestic, it doesn't even transfer much of heat, because it just goes all the way to the thing, the central heating. So I know this thing is broken, so I just bypass this thing up, so it's not. So what I did is just change this just to see really what's going on. So I switched this three-way bulb to the domestic heat exchanger, so every time this circulator runs, it just circulates to the domestic side. Now I get it fixed, but still it makes double A error code. So what's actually the next problem with this is the heat exchanger. There's a small heat exchanger in the back. Oops, right there. That's the domestic heat exchanger. Okay, I mean, it's probably better to just replace this thing up, but that's the problem right there. So what I did is just circulate the thing up with white vinegar. This is the setup right here. Oh, again, sorry, right there. Okay, so that's the circulator. So basically just, circulate the white vinegar. So from the hot side comes out to the bucket, from the bucket goes to the pump, from the pump goes to the cold side, and you shut off this two thing right here. Okay, the way it's set up actually is it's a combi boiler, but they're only using the domestic side. So that's why even if I just leave this three-way unhooked, it's just gonna be on the domestic side, and there's no thermostat to call for heat, so it's just fine. But right now, it's all working now. Okay, that's how you get this double A fixing. Because when I test it up, even when it's running, it's so what actually happened, let me see if I still can do this. Right, it's gonna be loud, but this is what's gonna happen when I test that. I know it's working now just by checking on this temperature gauge right here, that it wouldn't do AA anymore, and the domestic hot water is hot. Okay, let me just do that now. Okay, so that thing will run, and this is what I meant. Yeah. And shut off. I don't do AA anymore, and the temperature starts dropping. Okay, so that means the heat exchanger is clean now. So it's just not gonna work again until it's like 140, 139 or lower. Okay, so that's working now. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. It's a scary boiler to fix, but if the customer can pay, you fix it, you know, until they have the money to replace the thing up, okay? Again, it's a long video. This is Tommy, TJH. Check us out. We're in Scotia, New York. Thank you. Bye-bye.